Hey, Divine and God Ministries family, how are y'all doing? I hope you had a fabulous day. This is your Reverend Dr. Edwina Perrin coming on to give you your Tuesday Talks. But my Tuesday Talks is going to be a bit different tonight. Today, I took today off for various reasons. And one of the things that I was going to get done while I was off was to get my cell phone fixed. I cracked my screen. So I brought it over here to this place of establishment. I brought it here at 2 o'clock. They told me to come back at 4. I came back at 4. They told me to come back in an hour. Came back at 5. They told me to come back at 6. I came back at 6. It is now probably 15 after, quarter after 7, and my phone is still not fixed. And another lady was dealing with the same issue. They could not fix her phone. And I began to stand there and listening to both of us talk about, we need our phone, whatever. Well, one, they was like, well, we can wipe your phone clean and start all the way over, like do a factory reset. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that because I have a lot of work things on there. I have some things in there. It will wipe all my contacts. Even though I did back up my phone before I gave it to them to fix. But my point to it is, as I was dealing with that, I said, I will not be shaken. And God kept giving me this word right here. This word that I'm going to talk about. And it's in Psalms 62. God has had me in Psalms for a minute with Tuesday Talks. It's Psalm 62. Okay. And this is the Psalm when you got to place all hope in God. When God says pray about everything, he means pray about everything. And I just immediately begin to pray like, God, you know what? You said pray about everything, and I'm going to believe you at your word. I'm going to pray about this phone getting fixed. I'm going to pray that they didn't damage the phone worse than what it was. And that, you know what? I'll just have to get it fixed at another time. But just know that God, I am not going to get out of character. I am not going to be upset with the person. Because it's not their fault. So many times we get out of character. We become shaken. We let the devil shake us. We let the devil rattle us. We let the devil just take over us. In the midst of taking over us, we make bad decisions and we make knee-jerk decisions. And I refuse to even allow Satan to cause me to get upset about a cell phone. I just did. I did not allow him. And I went back. I shall not be shaken. I don't care what's going around me. I will not be shaken. And then this particular psalm, David is talking about how Absalom, his own son, was trying to kill him. The things that are going on. But David said, I will not be shaken. And he said, God, how long will it be before you come forth to help me with this? Y'all, this helped me. Because you know what? The good thing about it, I had my iPad with me, with my Bible with me. And I just began to read the word. And I just began to go like, you know what, God? I have 2 phones. I have a ministry line, and then I have a cell phone. I got a ministry line once I gave up my landline. And so I just said, let me get a ministry line. So I said, God, I still have a way of to communicate. If something goes wrong, I still got a communication device. I had my Bible with me. And in this particular psalm, I pulled it up and it's like, I place all my hope in God. I place all my hope in God because you know what? My hope is not in a cell phone. My hope is not in a device. My hope is in God. And so many times we let things shake us that should not be shaking us. We let tangible things. We let materialistic things shake us. We get in our feelings for no apparent reason. And I was not going to go after the guy because it was not the guy's fault. It's nobody's fault. Just things happen. The phone is really out of date. My personal phone is really out of date. And it's probably just can't be fixed. And the software is so out of date that the new software probably won't allow the man in there to calibrate the phone. So There was an easy get upset. But I want you to go read Psalm 62. It says, truly my soul find rest in God. My salvation comes from him. Truly he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. I won't be shaken, y'all. I won't allow people to shake me. I won't allow stuff to shake me. I won't allow health to shake me. I won't allow bills to shake me. I refuse to be shaken. Because then it says, verse 3, how long will you assault me? Will all of you throw me down this leaning wall, this tottering fence? Surely they intended to topple me from my lofty place. They take delight in lies. With their mouths they bless, but in their hearts they curse. It says, yes, my soul find rest in God. Lord have mercy. My hope comes from him. Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. My salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my running rock and my refuge. So guess what? I shall not be shaken. Though the phone is not working, I shall not be shaken. Listen, don't allow things to shake you. Don't allow things to rob you of your sanity. Just know that God is your refuge and your fortress. Listen, I love you. Sorry for this way of Tuesday Talks. Again, I will not be shaken. I think the young man is coming to give me my phone. So listen, this is your Tuesday Talks for the night. Just say, I will not be shaken. Share this. Go and read Psalm 62. Listen, I love you. Have a glorious day. And guess what? Get ready. We are 53 days from #There's a Word conference. Go grab the link, register, get your place. The registration is free, but this is a COVID protocol that we are taking, okay? This is your Reverend Dr. Edwina Perrin coming on with your Tuesday Talks. Listen, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.